We have too little information to make an informed decision. We make one anyway. Things don't always add up, and then we think it's all a conspiracy. I don't consider myself a Christian. Saying anything definitive is problematic. It implies someone is saved and someone else is not. Perhaps people might suspect I'm the wrong kind of Christian. Someone wished me a happy Columbus Day in a store on Michigan Avenue this week. All I could say was, peace be with you. Welcome. Welcome to Sunday Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith at Sunday Coffee Hour. We talk about everything and nothing. This Sunday, we talked about the Acropolis, rust on board ship, ice, and how the Temple of Athena and the Parthenon are the same thing. The readings at Washington National Cathedral were from Kings, wrangling over words and having a life to live. And from Timothy, the elect and the chosen, someone always has to be special. The gospel reading was from Luke, doing what's required to be healed and being thankful, even so. The sermon at Washington National Cathedral was by Dana Casello. Dana preached about the scandal of particularity. Dana said God moves through a particular time and place to make his point. It's about the point and not about time and place. Dana said the Bible is full of subversive surprises, reversing the roles of the smug insider with those of the outsider. God puts it in a context we can understand by naming us as the elect and the chosen. It's never about us. It's about how we're separated by our specialness as a testament for the other. Are we saving ourselves or saving somebody else? We have the beginnings of the story and the end of the story. Illegal immigration, border crossings, and deportations are the beginning of the story. And then the reaction, response, and outpouring of the insider community. Is it peace, love, and joy, or anger, vitriol, and a lot of hatred? God's story is never about hate. Ours is. God's story is always about entering into God's love, being included, and being welcome to the table. We want to bend God's will into our story. God is writing the story through our will. Let God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Who is chosen and who is not? God, in his unimaginable way, rejects barriers and exclusions. We are the elect and the chosen of our own brokenness. God's will is accomplished through us. It's the complete scandal of particularity. The sermon at St. James Cathedral was by Stephen Balke. Stephen preached about how people follow the narratives of people and stories they value. Some of the names have been lost to history, and the unheard voices of the past left unheard. People from Venezuela have a story. We might not value this story, but it still has value. It's about recognizing the humanity of others. Putting labels on people is not seeing their humanity. Stephen told us that Bishop Paula from the Episcopal Diocese of Chicago recently visited a recently deported immigrant from Chicago. She reassured him that we are with him. President Obama deported over 2 million people during his presidency. President Trump has deported 400,000 people so far, with another 1.2 million self-deporting. The people deported under President Obama are the forgotten names and unheard voices of the past. Those deported by President Trump are the elect. All we can do is realize, see, and hear people out of our own specialness. We can see what's special about others by seeing the humanity of everyone. It's about the one who turns around and is restored. It changes everything. We had a lot of visitors here in town for the Chicago Marathon last week. I sold Pope Leo t-shirts at Holy Name Cathedral to people visiting from around the world. A group from Italy actually had a member who works at Vatican City. Another group from Florida was here for a wedding. The wedding was performed by an Episcopal priest named Lisa something in Oak Park. You never know who you're talking to. Particularity is a real phenomenon of time and place. Life is full of many ironies and inconvenient truths. I caught myself in a conversation recently about to say there's no such thing as a right way or a wrong way. And I stopped short of the wrong way part. There is, I believe, a range of right ways to do things, but there probably is a completely wrong way to do a lot of things. We have the vertical respiration of the earthly and the heavenly bond, and the horizontal respiration of having to live with each other. We need to navigate both of them. But if you're going to err on the side of the vertical. Otherwise, you're just going sideways. If you would like to join us at Sunday Coffee Hour, Sunday Coffee Hour is every Sunday at 12 noon Central Time on Zoom. I'll include my email in the description of this video. Be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.